Yo, what is really good, my dudes? Welcome to another RuneScape news coverage video. For this, we're going to look at what we can expect on Monday's update next week. So without any further ado, we're going to jump right into the video. Let's go!
Cats is the illest. What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, for Monday's update, it is the in-game calendar. Now this actually was made by Mod E-Raider and was originally shown off during Game Jam 2017, but it will finally be in-game on Monday's update. This will be accessible by clicking on the current in-game clock, and it will pop up this monthly calendar interface. I believe you'll be able to look at 1 month back and 1 month forward as well. Although looking forward probably won't show you much, as I'm sure they wouldn't want to spoil anything before, the month ahead posts, etc. come out. On top of this, a secondary interface will pop up, and this is known as the Day Planner. This will show you more detailed looks at any given day. Basically, you'll be able to get a summary of what that specific day has on offer, or the duration of any potential events happening then, etc. There will also include usable links, so if it happens that there is a Jagex live stream at the time, there will be a Twitch link that will take you straight to the stream, and if it happens to be like an update day, for example, the news post would be available there, so on and so forth. Unfortunately though, you won't be able to add any clan events to this calendar for those of you who run any clan related events. This may be something they will add in the future. That's not 100% confirmed or anything, but as a heads up, I just want to let you guys know that that's not something that will be available on launch. You can also toggle on and off certain events on the calendar to only display things that you want to see. The options are news posts, treasure hunter, boss masses, live streams, mini games, seasonal events, and miscellaneous. So that is the main game update this week. Nothing really major to go into it. It's pretty straightforward for that matter, so we're going to head on over to the patch notes that was revealed on the live stream and talk about those real quick. First up, there's going to be a toggle for edit mode. You can turn on and off each individual element so you can see them and move them freely with ease. Currently, all of them show up at once and it's very busy in that window. Many things tend to overlap, so this will make that far easier to manage. Magister Tactics tab has been updated in the boss interface to show all of his mechanics so you can see it very readily available to you guys. The Scavenger perk will now show what components you receive as pop-ups, similar to the way it does if you disassemble items and gain components. Binding necklaces will have a mouse over tooltip to see remaining charges. A couple of keepsakes have been added. All types of the Statius Warhammers can be keepsakeable, as well as Death Touch darts. However, if you keepsake your Death Touch dart, it doesn't make a copy of it, it actually consumes it, so keep that in mind. Triskelion keys on the Araxor loot table have been moved to bonus loot as opposed to the main drop, so they will not take up as your main drop, which is nice. A mini quest section has been added to the achievement tab, which is a great way to check your progress to see which mini quests you've done and which you still need to do if you're so inclined. Golden items from the raffles over the years have been graphically updated. They are now brighter and they look much more golden. And the Herblore skill cape perk will no longer give a confirmation message, it will just activate when you select that option. And here are some quick Solag fixes that I'm gonna let Shauny take away because he just quick fired them real quick, so it's pretty straightforward.
If you happen to fail the lockdown mechanic in duo mode, it'll now spawn 2 Blightbound lashes instead of 3. Both the arms and legs on the lockdown mechanic will now have timer bars, so you can see how long it is until that mechanic fails, so make sure you do it before that timer bar runs out. The radius on the arms and legs have been reduced a little bit, so you don't have that click box issue with trying to decide which one to click on. Also, the arms and legs will no longer return to their full life point should a player stop attacking them. And also the roots, Blightbound creatures, and core and arms and legs can also be stunned, which is quite significant because everyone wants their stun DPS, don't they? Phase 2, the click radius on the anima eruptions has been slightly reduced, and a message will now display consistently when the anima stone has been fully depleted. And the click radius on Solak's arm during the binding crush mechanic has also been reduced. And for phase 3, Erith Door's life points have been reduced from 500,000 to 250,000 in duo mode, and his stats have also been increased. In that sense, tank tax, I believe you guys are referring to, is when you are inside the mind and then it ends, you kill Solak and then you die, i.e. your tank tax. That's not going to happen anymore. I can confirm that is fixed Monday.
Also, there will be a bunch of Hall of Memory updates, which is the update we saw last week, and I'll let Mod Shauny once again take it.
The core memory will now have a minimum time cap of 30 seconds before it next spawns. The special memories have had their examiners updated to include their outburst tier. Both Aggie and Seren's success chance when harvesting has been modified to better accommodate for lower level diviners. The master clue scroll skill riddle for gathering a radiant memory can now be completed in the Hall of Memories. The divination daily challenge for luminous and above can now be completed in the Hall of Memories. Also, all divination daily challenges have had their first step updated to include the colony's location.
And that is it from today's live stream. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to stay up to date on all things RuneScape related, then hit that subscribe button. Anyways, I appreciate you watching. I am out. Peace.